All right, in this video, we're going to go really quickly through the basics of area. So when we're talking about area, the definition has to do with how much space is being filled up. And we're really starting, whenever we're looking at area, we're starting from this. We're starting from a square. So from the most basic possible level, we're going to say that this square has a side length of 1. Side length of 1. All right, so the definition of area says that if this square has a side length of 1, then this square has an area of 1. Now, if we want anything larger, a rectangle, for example, we're really just sort of duplicating this square. So we're taking what we have here and making copies of it. Let's see if I can get this to drag properly. All right. So now we've got a new square. And if this original square had a side length of 1, that must mean this new one, which has 1 this way and 1 this way, must have a total side length of 2. And since each of the individual boxes still has a side length of 1, then the whole thing must have an area of 4, right? And this goes right out to rectangles as well, not just squares. So if we've got a rectangle that is 3 by 2, like this one, we know that the area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's 6 boxes. And we also know in this case that the length of this rectangle is 3. It's 3 boxes wide, and the height of it is 2, since it's 2 boxes high. And we know that 2 times 3 equals 6. And that's how we're finding the area. So for any rectangle, it's as simple as finding the length times the width. So for whichever rectangle you have, however large it is, if we know the length is, say, 5, and the height is 2, we know that that means there would be 5 boxes going across this way and 2 boxes going up that each have length 1. So that means there's 5 times 2 boxes, which makes our area 5 times 2. Right? And this is where we get our formula from, our first area formula, which says that for a rectangle, for any rectangle, the area equals the length times the width. Or sometimes we say area equals base times height. And where this is the length or the base, and this is the width or the height.